Welcome on to the Illuminati Roundtable. Sorry, it's been a tongue twister this morning. Um, yeah, welcome on. Would kind of love to hear a little bit of background into yourself, and then we can get started.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm Greg, everybody. I started my career as a commodity futures trader back in 2010, and simultaneously, I became interested in Bitcoin. I didn't have a clue how the technology worked, but I was very philosophically aligned with what it was trying to do. Fast forward about 3 years, I kind of forgot about Bitcoin because there wasn't much to do for a non-developer at that point. And I got into a community called BitShares. I don't know if anybody remembers that. It's pretty much defunct at this point, but it was kind of a predecessor to Ethereum. If you think of Ethereum as a general purpose computer, BitShares was more like a Swiss Army knife, where it had its fixed set of tools that you could use as dApps. And one of those actually was a currency called BitUSD, which is the predecessor to the DAI stablecoin, which I'll get to later in my story.
Creative names.
Yeah. and In 2015, when Ethereum came out, I was already steeped in the idea that this technology was powerful. And I went to my boss at the time and I told him, we got to get into this industry big. And we tried to start the first Ether ETF. Naturally, that has been rejected by the SEC for 8 years now, but we still have our fingers
SEC
crossed.
rejects everything, so I wouldn't take it personally.
Yeah. We were one of the first to get rejected, though. That's our claim to fame.
Oh, okay, okay, nice, nice. You guys paved the path for everyone.
Yes, we showed everyone how to get rejected. But it was a good jump because we ended up starting one of the first crypto venture capital funds called Distributed Capital. And after about a year of investing into ERC20 tokens, we saw really good returns. We decided that we probably couldn't replicate those returns, so we wanted to just join our core portfolio company. That portfolio company was MakerDAO. At the time, there was a bunch of devs in a chat room. They didn't have a product yet, so we joined on really early, 2016,
Nice.
2017, and I became Maker's head of business development. My partner Joe, who I think is listening right now, he became their head of trading and markets. And for the next 4 years, I would secure integrations for DAI. He would make sure him and his team would make sure there was a liquidity to back up those integrations. So fast forward to April of 2021, Maker Foundation wound down. The protocol was decentralized enough where it no longer needed the foundation. So Joe's team, the trading desk, was available, and we had an idea for a new protocol, one that could fix a lot of the problems we see in the market. And that protocol was Ajna. So we took a bunch of the Maker engineers and traders, and we brought them over to developing Ajna. 2 years later, we're about to launch in 1 month.
Nice. Huge fan of Maker. So like just very impressed by what you and your partner have done there. Would love to dig into that later on in the
Thank
episode.